Welcome, viewers. This is Youth at the Crossroads. For any relationship to start, there must be a beginner or an initiator. In most cases, men bear the responsibilities. But then people are left wondering, can women make marriage proposals? Can they speak up their mind? Can they provoke an intended partner? Can they say what is in their hearts? Many are still waiting for a woman to propose, but it is not happening. And there are many youth are still at the crossroads, not sure whether to propose or to wait for the woman to propose. Today we address the question, can women propose? With us on studio is Reverend Doreen. Reverend Doreen is a parish priest and also work in the youth department in the Diocese of Kirinyaga as a member of the chair of the youth committee. Welcome, Doreen.
Thank you so much. And also a mediator, court annex mediator.
And also a mediator.
Yes.
Tatuambia kama alipropose ama aliproposiwa.
Okay, thank you so much.
Not yet. Then we also have Rogers with us. Rogers is an author, and he has authored 2 books. One of the books is Youth, A Love and Life. He's a youth mentor and also a chaplain in our schools. He has also authored another book, My Grade, My Projects. This is the man, the right person that we should have on the hot seat as he addressed the issue whether women can approach. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And we have the voice from the young people. These are not yet married, and therefore they will tell us whether it is right for them to be proposed or to wait for women to propose. Mishik, how are you?
I'm very fine.
Thank you. Grace?
Hello.
Mambo?
Poa.
We also have Kiama.
I'm fine.
Yeah, and Mudhoni.
I'm all right.
And because I'm here, before we come to our guests, Mudhoni is still waiting either to propose or to be proposed to. Mudhoni,
Yes.
can a woman propose for marriage?
No.
You are saying no.
Yes.
Capital N-O.
Capital N no.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Why?
Because I feel the man should be the hunter.
Aha.
A woman proposing will make her feel like she's the hunter instead of being hunted.
The man is a hunter.
The woman is the hunted.
Uh-huh.
The man is the hunter. So
The hunter must go to the forest.
Yes, the hunter must hunt.
Aende kwa msitu.
Yes.
Haya, let's hear Grace.
Yes.
Umesema yes, eh?
I would say no with an exclamation mark.
Aha.
I would also add exclamation marks. No.
No.
Yes.
A woman must not
Let me
propose.
speak from the right, sober-minded ladies. It's a no.
No.
Shouldn't, yes.
Why no? Because you are being hunted.
Because as Modhoni said, we are the prey. They are the hunters. We should run and they should chase. They should ask us. We should submit, even in the Bible. Not really chase these women and find them. Yes.
You should not exchange lords.
No.
Aha. Kiama, you are a man. Maybe I'm sure you are not married.
Yeah.
Are you expecting a lady to come and propose to you?
No, in fact, I'm the one to propose. In fact, whatever she might do, it is give me an alarm. If I'm taking too long, she can say, where is this relationship going to? At least that sounds better.
That is not a proposal.
Yeah.
Aha. Mishek.
Yes, I can say I'm the hunter, yes. You hunt and you get the prey. But you have the prey there. You are not the hunter hunts the prey for what? You hunt, yes. Maybe for food. So you hunt the prey, but you are not eating the food. What can I do? The lady can ask indirectly if we are heading somewhere, because you can stay and the man akona mpango ingine.
Why not direct?
Wewe unajiona you are the prey,
Why
but
not
they are
direct?
the preys somewhere. Ask the man, where are we heading to? Because we can stay for 5 years and then it was a waste of time.
Thank you. You hear where they are. Really at the crossroads. Some saying no, others saying I will not accept such proposals. That's the youth that we have today. Reverend Doreen, can women, you are a woman, can women propose?
Wow, it's tricky. Yes, she can. And it is okay for a woman to propose, but it is not right.
Not?
Right. In the Western side, they are allowed to do it. In the African context, as she say, I believe a man should come to hunt me, which I was also done. I was hunted. I never went to hunt. And it's pride for a woman when she's hunted, because she'll be able to, the man will be able to steward, will be able to nurture, will be able to take care of this relationship because she's been hunted. The other thing is that the man will be able to romance it, while a woman may not very much be able to romance it. However, I would say, if you see things are in ray, it's right for a woman to ask, Bwana, what are you doing?
There is something that I want you to explain. You said it is okay,
It is okay.
but it is not light.
Yes, and I've stated in the Western culture, it's very much in order. In the African context, it is not very much okay. Yes.
Okay. Rogers, married to Rose, a marriage counselor, a youth mentor. Can a woman propose?
Of all the questions I've been asked in my interactions with the youth, this one is tricky. This one is the most interesting. Because again, we are accustomed to an environment or even to faith and to conventions where, as I said, men are the ones that are the hunters. They're the ones who go seeking love. And then once the ladies catch the love, they nurture it. And they are homemakers. However, we have a problem with the boy child. And the problem with the boy child is in this: they are at times not as bold to make the first step. In the normal circumstance, a lady is supposed just to avail herself around and checking on whether, good morning, have you had your breakfast, just caring, did you take lunch, awaiting a time that the young man will decode that this lady has interest in me, and then possibly do a proposal, quote, and all that. But now what happens? There are men that are daft. They'll be given the very many good mornings. They'll be given the very many, have you taken your lunch, the very many good afternoons and good nights, but they'll never make an attempt. And now the lady is feeling, this guy is upright. This guy seems like the guy of my dreams. Can I take a step? So there is a yes and a no to that question, but I still have a conviction in myself that alongside what we are accustomed to, I will not have a problem having someone approach me for love, you know, and then from there we get to know each other, and I see whether to give myself in. But again, the ego of a man. The question now should be, if that case happens, will the ego of a man, you know, be covered up? Will I be able to be in charge of this relationship as it is supposed to be?
Okay, I know you read the Bible.
Yes.
And I want to bring you a story from the Bible. And I'm sure you are quite well familiar with this story. The story of Boaz and Ruth.
Yes.
The story of Boaz and Ruth. And if we read the Bible in Ruth chapter 3 and verses 9, it read the whole chapter. The mother-in-law Naomi told Ruth what to do. Go, Pahari, where the Boaz will be sleeping, and sleep chini ya miguu yake. Then that night, tell him to cover you. And if you read verse 9 of Ruth chapter 3, verse 9, Ruth told Boaz, it is me, Ruth. Please cover me with your garment. I want you to be my kinsman redeemer. Was that marriage proposal?
That's a marriage proposal.
Made
There is
by a
something
woman.
I'm decoding out of that. In this case, there is chasing and attracting. And so what Ruth was supposed to do is avail and attract.
But
know?
what did she do?
Then she went ahead, she goes ahead and says, cover me.
Yeah.
That's a proposal, that's what we're calling a proposal and all that.
Yes. Actually, according to Jewish culture, that is a marriage proposal.
That's
In
a
the
proposal.
scripture.
Sure. That's
And
a proposal.
we are Christian, and we read the scripture, and that is recorded in the Holy Scripture. A woman proposing to a man. Doreen is looking at me. I know you are a priest.
So you agree with me it is right?
Yes.
And
No,
it
I'm
is-
not.
You agree with me it is okay to propose as a lady to a man? With the sight of Ruth and Boaz, remember this woman was married before. Okay, I don't want to enter into details. But there's something that Naomi advised Ruth. Go there, sleep. What are these? You call them indirect. Indirect things. Indirect proposals. It is not direct. And that is what he's talking about, the ego of a man. So this girl, or this Naomi, this Ruth, this lady goes, and she's there doing several things that would attract this man. And because of the IQ of Boaz, he realizes this woman is after me. And according to their culture, and the Jewish culture at that particular time, our culture is a little bit different, although the Kikuyu culture is more of Jewish culture. And what I would say, yes, and that is why I said it is okay. It only depends with the chance that you have, the mutual relationship that you have with that gentleman, and the courage as a woman. Who is your co-advisor? Remember, don't forget, this lady had gone into the land of Boaz for so many days. And he could
So
observe the man.
She was a familiar voice.
Yes. She was known. So they walikuwa marafiki hivi. Lakini sasa, they had to understand, am I now ripe to go? So it also depends. It's time for asking ripe.
So Mudhoni,
A quick rejoinder, remember, love should be mutual. It should not be on coercion, manipulation, or anything. It should be mutual. Both parties are in it.
so when you become familiar, you can propose.
Not directly. No.
Eh?
I cannot propose.
Was
You
Ruth-
just go dance around the love.
No,
It's love. And
I'll just, maybe we've been together for several years, and I might be afraid that my time is being wasted, or we are wasting time, or maybe you don't know where you're going. So I'll ask you, where are we going? Where is this relationship going? But I'll not propose directly.
You not
I'll
propose.
just ask you, where are we going?
Where are we going?
Yes.
You will sing the Kikuyu songs, the secular song in the Kikuyu. Toroha weo hete. Kahuri ole mu-
that's true.
Eh?
Yeah.
No, if you tell me I don't know where we're going, then I'm not there anymore.
You are not there anymore.
Yes.
So, Grace, if somebody become familiar, like Boaz and Ruth, you can make the proposal.
Oh, yeah, I can dance around the love.
You can dance. Thank you. Viewers, we are going for a break. And once we come back, these people will tell us how they dance a loud laugh until the man says, will you marry me? Let's meet again after the break. God is good all the time. God is good. We are back again after the break. But before we went to the break, it was really hot. And the last statement was, I can dance aloud, but I cannot utter a word. How is this dance? And I want to come to the voice that we have, the lady's voice that we have. Grace, how can you dance aloud so that this man realizes that you have an interest with him?
Okay. In regard to proposing, we are not here to waste each other's time. So as we said earlier, it's good to, on one way or another, as Mom said, to ask indirectly. Naomi, Ruth did not go and tell him, now marry me. He just went and slept around his bed place, right? So that's the dancing that I'm talking about. You're making yourself available for this man. You're showing him that it is serious, you're into this, but not really asking him to marry you. You feel your pride is gone.
But you can tell him, do not waste my time.
Yeah.
If you have anything, say it now.
Yes.
Or let me go.
Okay, I will not insist. Let the man be in charge here, but I will ask him. Are you sure we are heading somewhere? That's the dancing. That's showing you're serious in this thing. Yes.
Let's hear from Mudhoni. This dance that we are dancing, how is it?
This dancing, it's not proposing directly. It is just giving him signs that he should propose. That you feel that time has gone and he should do something about it. Yes. Yeah. You let him be in control and you just ask, where are we going? How far? What are your plans concerning our relationship? Such things.
And what if he sigh off?
If he'll shy off, I'll not ask him anything. I'll not propose. No. Because he should be a man, and men should be in control.
Okay.
Yes.
But you can do a test.
No.
You cannot even do a test. Let's go to this gentleman. What are the challenges that are there, that you see are there when a lady proposes to a man?
Thank you so much. One thing is that when a lady proposes to a man will stay in his mind knowing that this lady offered herself to him. You are an offering to the man. Maybe hakuwa nakupenda, but you offered yourself to him. Hata hawezi kupenda to that level that you feel you need that love, because atakuwa anasema, by the way, you came to me, I never came to you. And also another challenge is that a man atakuwa anaona he is inferior. The ego that one of our mentors said, that men have ego that I'm in control, I'm superior, and a woman is inferior. So the man will be seeing, I'm so inferior. A lady is proposing to me? No, that cannot happen. Maybe in heaven, but not in this earth.
You want to tell us that in heaven there will be marriages? Let's hear from Kiema. What are those challenges? And I'm sure you said categorically that a woman cannot propose to you.
Yeah.
What are the foreseen challenges?
The challenges, pardon the question?
The challenges of a man being proposed to by a lady.
Of course, we will feel inferior.
You feel inferior?
You will show me like, it's like, ni kama sija grow up, ni kama I'm not sensing these things. And therefore, when you show me that, when they will come, maybe tukue na loggerheads, itakuja wakati nianze kukuambia, hata sikustahili kukua kwa ile relationship. Hata ni wewe ulikuja, sio mimi nilikuwa approach. So you will be like, unachukua hata nisiseme we are superior, because I will say the responsibility. Because as man, we should have that responsibility to propose.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to come to Rogers. Rogers, you have heard the challenges and the dancing. They are still dancing here and there. And I want to, you are a man. Are men ready to be proposed to by ladies? As you also address the challenges. Are men ready?
I'm hearing some very interesting things here.
Use your mic. Use your mic.
One, this Kiswahili saying has it that kizuri chema cha Kibaya cha jitembeza. Anytime a lady does a proposal, a direct proposal, there will always be the question of, mbona unajitembeza? Umepitia wapi kwingine? Mbona ni nini hiki unajitafutia? Ugoji kikupate, you know? And so the interpretation has always been, this lady could be very promiscuous. This lady is not faithful. This lady is loose and such. And so the chances are, and you know what is happening now in the current trends, is that young men may give in to the pressure, but take advantage of that lady and eventually leave her for yet another one. And we have had cases where some ladies approach men, then men give in to pressure, then at one point the guy feels, now I need to go and pursue my very own. That I may dominate in this. Remember you're saying men are the head. And so if I'm not given a chance to read, right from the proposal, right from the approach, right from all that, then you can be sure when we settle for marriage, there will be a problem.
Doreen, I want to come to you. And as you address this question, I want you also to clarify what Rogers have said. Are all the women who make proposals evil-minded?
No.
No. Because some of them may be because of age factor. Nimefika 30.
True.
Hakuna mtu ameniuliza sasa nisinijitafutie.
One, there are things that will force a woman to go and do proposals.
Like?
The age factor. Maybe I'm so advanced in age. My age mates are all married with children. And here is a man just trying to joke with me. Na hataki hata kuniambia chochote. So definitely, maybe that woman will go ahead and propose. The other thing that will make a woman actually walk is maybe he admires that man.
He admires the man.
And he feels with this, until I get this, I'm going mad. I must get hold of him. That would be another reason as to why, because we also admire. Not only men who admire, we also do. That's why a man would come and try to approach me and I say no, until I get the person of my taste. So, there are so many things that would make a woman really
I want you to discuss the issue of academic. Because some women are so much empowered. Men are fearing them. Because mimi niko na degree 5. Sasa sitapata mtu wa kulioa, sasa sinijitafutie.
Okay. Let me say that, yes, women, we have been so empowered that men are not yet as learned as these far as
They are, but learned women are feared.
Yes, that they may be
Both of them
parochial.
are,
They may be parochial. They may be able to kuwakalia. That's the word in the contemporary society. But I would say this, and I would want to encourage men. A woman may be learned because maybe she had an opportunity to run, but very humble in heart.
Very humble at heart.
Yes, and maybe want a life partner to push on life with. And I would say it is not bad when me as a woman and I'm feeling that I need a partner and I have a person I've been pushing with or I've been in relationship na ananiogopa because of my level of education. And I know him very well, he knows me very well. Then definitely I would ask him, unataka aje? Si tunaweza oana sahi? You know? It only depends with the method of the approach that you use that will make you feel you are accepted or not accepted. And it depends with the journey that you moved together.
And also the purpose
of why you want to marry. Yes. So I would say when a woman approaches a man, not really approaching, because I believe in all this there is friendship where it came from. Not very many women would directly, like men do, unaona kasichana kanatembea, unakapenda the first sight, and you go and tell her, girl, I want you to be my friend. A woman is very different. Because there will be a relationship, people would have maybe in a mutual relationship, wanaongea, and in their free talks, unakuta tu, the woman says, I really admire you. You know, she'll not tell you, I want you to marry me.
I admire.
really admire you. The way I dress, will tell you, I'm really after you. The way I look at you, the way I behave around you, will tell you, I have interest in you.
Maybe as you continue, talk to girls who have ever proposed and those proposed were rejected. Just talk to them.
Good. Sometimes when a girl maybe proposed to a man,
Either directly or indirectly.
yeah, and I felt that the man has not appreciated the proposal, one, I would encourage them, try again. If it does not work, then walk away. That is not your man. Maybe could be the man you're trying to approach as another girl somewhere or someone somewhere. So just be careful that your esteem will not go down. Because the way a man will reply, ataona kama you are so immoral. And maybe by then, I'm at 40 and I'm a virgin.
Am I? Very possible, I agree with you.
Very possible. Maybe I'm there, and maybe I've never been good with any other man, but I saw out of maybe prayers that you are there for me.
Go for him. I
So
want to
go
come to
for him.
Rogers. Rogers, Doreen has talked of these men who are fearing the learned ladies, the career ladies. Maybe a word of encouragement to them. If they see this girl proposing directly, what is your word of encouragement?
That's to men.
Yeah, to men.
I would encourage men first.
Use your camera. Use your mic, please.
Yes, I would encourage men first to seek God in all these. Actually, the core advice here is for the lip of your lips. For your spouse, don't look around, look up. Seek God. Then, don't subscribe to it for long motives. So many people are getting to marriage relationship for long motives altogether, and the intentions and purposes, and eventually they end up losing it. So my advice is these young men who are being approached by ladies, or rather they feel they get into relationship with ladies who are doing better than themselves, need to check on themselves and see whether it's worthwhile. Get into the right thing. Should they be rejected, or should the other party reject them, then they ought to know that rejection is a redirection elsewhere. They need not to die in the nest and all that. But this is all about personal beliefs. Remember, each and every person has their own beliefs, they have their own convictions, they have their own motives for life.
Okay.
We need not to get away from what we are in the first place, or where we want to get in the first place.
This debate cannot end.
You can be sure.
This debate cannot end. Mishik, this debate cannot end. Therefore, I want you to say your last word.
Thank you so much. My parting shot can be like this. I can say, men are responsible for proposing, but to ladies, please, if you see your man is not making a move, make that move, dance that style.
Thank you. Grace,
Yes.
the hunted.
Yes.
Yes, your last word.
Yes.
Talk to that youth.
Yes, a little pride keeps a woman's dignity. So keep bragging. Don't propose. Let them chase. Let them feel the
A little pride.
keeps a woman's dignity.
Did you hear that, Kiama?
I've heard. For me, I would tell the youths there, before you get to a lady, before she proposes, know the purpose and the power of a man, not just going into a relationship. Yeah.
Okay, Modoni.
Yes. I'll tell that girl or that lady, don't hunt, be hunted. Yeah.
Don't hurt.
Don't hunt. Yes. Usiwinde, windwa.
Aha.
Yes.
Your last word, Reverend Doreen. That is your camera.
Thank you so much. I would say that on that question specifically, that if a man is approached by a woman, it's good first of all to understand the motive of the woman. And if you feel through prayers that the motive is good, go ahead and enter into courtship. And I believe it will lead to marriage. Don't fear every woman who comes to approach you. Some are in good motive. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Captain Rogers.
Yes, I want to appreciate you for this good initiative. These are things that I've never spoken about. Number two, love is mutual. It's about both parties, mature people. And lastly, marriage is not for children, it's not for kings. Marriage is for people who know where they're headed to, people who are adults, and they ought to have the blessings of their parents. Even as we pursue each other, even as we nurture each other into marriage, we need to be very careful lest we lose it. Maturity is not measured by your age, neither is it measured by your size, your weight or height, but rather by the decisions that you make and the sense of responsibility. Be responsible.
Thank you so much. As you have heard them say, there are so many ways to kill a cat. In fact, what they are saying is just proposing. When you are dancing, you are proposing indirectly. Whatever you are doing, there are so many ways to kill a cat. Use the way that you can to kill these cats or to get what you want. But remember, the book of Proverbs, chapter 11 and verses 16. A kind-hearted woman gain respect. I repeat again, Proverbs 11 verses 16. A kind-hearted woman gain respect, but a ruthless man gain only wealth. But a ruthless man gain only wealth. Let us connect at the crossroads. We will continue to help you. This is Karaoke Gige. Let us connect again next week. God bless you.